The big question is, are footballers overpaid? Now, I know nothing about football. I'm just going to say that now. I don't really know what it is, to be honest. But what we're going to do is we're going to see what our guests have to say about this most contentious of issues. So first up, arguing that footballers aren't earning enough, it's Preet Singh.
All right, I'm just going to do a quick head count. Just give me a quick round of applause if you guys like have a football team. All right, I might have a chance here. Right. I think footballers should get paid more because if you look at like their peers, like other people that get paid a lot, I don't know, like singers, actors, the Queen, like they don't get anywhere near remunerated enough, right? And the Queen, she ever like beaten 3 players and bent it 90 yards from goal into the top right corner, caused joy for thousands of untold people? No, she hasn't. What's she done? Right? If she's getting £50 million a year from the state, footballers should be getting a little piece of that. That's my argument anyways, right? Nurses, like people always say nurses should get paid more. Yeah, they save kids and stuff and they do all of that, right? I know, I get it, but nurses, are they really worth it? No. So it's like, it's one of them ones, right, where people compare them to, like, your average people, but they should be compared to their peers.
Right.
Actors get paid a lot to be somebody they don't. And, I mean, Mo Salah, better actor than all of them, when he wins those penalties, when he's diving, oh, Oscar-worthy. My argument.
All right, Preet Singh, everybody. Claiming that footballers earn too much, it is Leo Kearse.
Yeah, no, I agree with Preet that nurses get paid too much as well, but we've got to look. We've got to look. I mean, you're using singers and actors as justification for footballers getting paid more. They're all paid too much, and the problem with footballers is, I mean, it's essentially pointless. They're just kicking a ball around on a football pitch. There's no societal benefit for that, apart from getting all the worst people in society into a stadium once a week. But they're off-pitch antics, all the virtue signalling that they do. They seem to exist purely to virtue signal. They're taking the knee, or they're visiting sick children for charity. You know, it's pointless virtue signalling, whereas in reality, they're all total scumbags. Marcus Rashford dodging his taxes. He pays himself with a director's loan, so he doesn't need to pay tax on it while he's berating the government to, like, pay for more school meals. Why don't you pay your taxes? Then the government can afford to pay for school meals. Gary Lineker has a go at everybody on Twitter and pretends he's the wokest, nicest person in the world. Meanwhile, he's making millions from selling high-fat snacks to children. How many children has Gary Lineker personally killed with his mission to force crisps into their face? You know, and they're all going to be going to Qatar and, like, taking the knee in stadiums that are literally built by slaves that hundreds of millions of people died to build, and homosexuality is illegal. Are they going to be wearing the rainbow armbands there? I mean, the dissonance and the hypocrisy is just insane. Also, I mean, I think the people in society who really do important jobs don't get paid enough compared to footballers. I mean, I think MPs, everybody complains that MPs get paid too much. They get paid a fraction of an MP's salary. And I think running the country is arguably more important than kicking a football around in some sort of pointless sport in some sort of intercity rivalry. And also, I'm paying for it. I don't even like football, and I'm paying for it because everyone, my bank, you know, everything I buy, when I buy my shoes, everything's sponsoring football. You've got Adidas and all the rest of it on their strips. I don't want it. I wish there was some sort of option I could sign out or get some sort of dividend back instead of my money going to these footballers. It's ridiculous. So yeah, they should be paid. I think they should be paid nothing. I think we should pay the hooligans. They're the ones providing. They're the ones providing actual entertainment. I think football. I lost all interest in football when they banned hooligans. Like, if there's a fight in the football stand, everybody turns round and watches the fight. Nobody watches the football, and that shows how interesting football is.
Leo Kearse, everyone. Well, I mean, surely someone who so clearly hates football can't win with this audience. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, well, let's see how we did that.
He also praised MPs. Are you guys like?
You know,
great job.
Yeah, I have Leo on to be contentious. This is the.
I know. Marcus Rashford is the leader of the opposition. Like he fed children.
Oh yeah, mostly in the Labour Party are good.
Leo hates everyone, that's the point. OK, so let's gauge the room. Now, I thought they were both vaguely persuasive. I don't know if you should become orators, I'm not sure. But anyway, let's see what people think about that. I think by a show of... No, let's have a round of applause. If you thought that Preet gave the better speech there, if you could give a round of applause now. You see? Now, who thinks that Leo gave the better speech there? Come on. For goodness sake. I'm appalled at you. Honestly, for supporting that. That's outrageous. The thing is, I never really got into football. I think you have to be into it as a kid, don't you?
Yeah.
To get into it. I never really got into it at all. In fact, at school, the kids always used to ask me which team I supported, so I had to pretend, and I said Yeovil Town. And then I got bullied even more. I didn't know that was like a thing, but I just found one at random.
Yeah, well, in Scotland, it's like it's a sectarian thing. So when they ask which team you support, they're asking, are you Catholic or are you Protestant?
Yes, exactly.
So I'd say, actually, I support Queen of the South, and I'm an atheist, and then everybody would beat me up.
That's interesting. I mean, what's Yeovil Town? Is that Catholic or Protestant or neither? Probably.
No idea. I don't know where Yeovil is.
It is a real place. It is a real place. But I've just never really got into it in particular. But I do wish I could. Now, one of the things that I'm quite jealous of is when I see football fans go along to the stadium or whatever they call it, the thing, and and they're all so into it, and they're all so excited. And when we had the World Cup, you know, the one they had... Was that last year? You know the one I mean. And it's called the World Cup anyway, this thing, right? And people were really into it, and they were genuinely upset when we lost.
I generally do think football's a uniting force. Like, honestly, like Mo Salah, when he moved to Liverpool, like, hate crime dropped like a massive percentage.
Are you serious?
Generally, look it up. It was like 30% hate crime.
But I thought if people lose, they go out and trash stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah, but everybody's
like a
black,
grotesque
white,
stereotype,
yeah, black, white, brown. We all trash stuff together. It's brilliant.
Well,
like,
maybe it was the player he was replacing that was committing all the hate. Possibility. But I thought, I mean, football does have a chance to unite the nation. I thought England getting to the finals of the Euros was, you could feel.
That's what I meant, the Euros.
Yeah, you could feel the goodwill there. But I mean, Wokus, lost no time to just destroy that sense of unity by calling everybody racist for, watching the football.
Did that actually happen?
I don't remember that, because I can't remember calling anybody a racist during the football, and I watched all of it.
That's because you're not woke.
It's not like Leo to generalise, but I mean, I tried to watch. I watched the first bit of that game, and I couldn't really... It gets a bit boring because they just kick it, don't they? That's all they do.
It's just football.
No, there's no other
no
thing.
Fighting.
No, but no obstacles. I would like it a bit more obstacle-based.
Yeah.
Maybe I should suggest it. Like, maybe they could change that. I don't know. Anyway, that's just my thought. I enjoyed the interval, the bit in the middle.
The adverts.
Yeah, with the adverts. Anyway, look, we're going to leave that there. Thank you both for those wonderful arguments.
Welcome to the GB News YouTube channel. You can watch us live 24 hours a day, catch up on your favourite shows, and join in the conversation in the comments below.
Don't forget to subscribe and you'll never miss any of our exclusive content.